Next is question number 009 from our brother Abdul Rahman in Dallas, Texas, an IT professional. He says, may Allah bless you and put barakah in your work. Ameen. And yours as well. I have two questions, if that is okay. Yes, it is okay. From what I know, dhan is a level of certainty less than yaqeen. As in Allah saying, Inni dhanantu anni mulaqin hisabiyah. Later in the surah, Allah says, Wa innahu lahaqqul yaqeen. Why is dhanantu used instead of another word? Barakallahu feek, dear brother Abdul Rahman. First and foremost, Ad-Dhan, let me give you a full buffet that will allow you to understand this concept of Ad-Dhan, or this word Ad-Dhan better. In Arabic we have Al-Ilm, which is muradiful Yaqīn, meaning it is used interchangeably. Al-Ilm is Yaqīn, Yaqīn is Ilm. And then you have Ash-Shak, and then you have Ad-Dhan, suspicion, and then Ash-Shak, doubt, and Al-Wahm, which means delusion. Al-Ilm is knowledge, which is certainty, Yaqīn, that which is 100%. Because if you have certainty, if you are certain on certain things, that means you have full ilm and full knowledge of it. That's 100%. Next is Ad-Dhan, which means suspicion. And Ad-Dhan is idraku taraf al-rajih, which means dominance of knowledge. Let's say 90-10 or 80-20 or 70-30 or even 60-40. So 90% sure of something, or you are 80% or 70% or 60%, this is called Ad-Dhan, idraku tarafi al-rajih. And then next to it is Ash-Shak, which is tasawu tarafayn, means both sides being equal, 50-50. Is it right or left? Is it up or down? You are in doubt. That's why when a person reporting a hadith, when he mentions a name and then says aw, scholars of hadith, they say shakka rawi, meaning the rawi has doubted. He's not 100% sure. It's like 50-50. Is it this? Is it A or B? So this is called ash-shak. Next is al-wahm. Al-wahm means delusion, which is idraku taraf al-marjuh, which is just the opposite of Ad-Dhan. Because Ad-Dhan is dominance of knowledge, Al-Wahm is dominance of doubt. When you are 10% sure, but 90% you're not really sure. Okay, this is called Al-Wahm. So in Quran, Ad-Dhan, between ism and fi'l, noun and verb, the word Ad-Dhan is mentioned approximately 60 times. It is mentioned as a noun in the saying of Allah, إِن يَتَّبِعُونَ إِلَّا الظَّنَّ. But in as a verb, الَّذِينَ يَظُنُّونَ أَنَّهُمْ مُلَاقُو رَبِّهِمْ. So sometimes the word Ad-Dhan, it is used to mean knowledge. And this, when it is used, it is to indicate that even you have that knowledge, but that knowledge is not like that of Allah. Allah subhanahu tabaraka wa ta'ala said, فَكَاتِبُوهُمْ إِنْ عَلِمْتُمْ فِيهِمْ خَيْرًا. The word alimtum here is dhanantum. So al-ilm here is used to mean ad-dhan. Okay? And another ayah, Almighty subhanahu, this is in Surah An-Nur. In Surah Al-Imtihan, Almighty subhanahu jalla jalalu says, يا أيها الذين آمنوا إذا جاءكم المؤمنات مهاجرات فامتحنوهن الله أعلم بإيمانهن فإن علمتموهن مؤمنات. When believing women come to you, migrating, running from disbelief to belief, running from shirk to tawheed, or running from oppression to silm of Islam, peace of Islam, or they running away from kufr to al-Islam, Allah subhanahu tabaraka wa ta'ala said, فَامْتَحِنُوهُنْ. Examine them to see whether they are really doing it for Allah or not. Allah says, no matter how you examine them, Allahu a'lamu bi imanihin. It is Allah who knows the reality of their faith. فَإِنْ عَلِمْتُمُوهُنَّ مُؤْمِنَاتٍ, if you think or believe or know. So Allah used alimtum, but can you really know who is a believer? So based on your level of knowledge, Allah said, in alimtumuhunna, do your best. So if you suspect that they have iman, that's why Allah used ilm here, which means adhan, if you suspect. So it is used interchangeably for number of purposes. Like the ayah you mentioned, إني ظننت أني ملاق حسابية. إني ظننت. الظن is, as we said, dominance of knowledge, meaning I strongly believe, I almost have full knowledge that I will receive my pamphlet or my good deeds with my right hand. I ask you, O Allah, to make me of those who will receive their books with their right hand, and our brother Abdul Rahman, and to all those who will say Ameen. So Allah subhanahu tabaraka wa ta'ala said about this man who will receive his book with his right hand, he will say, Inni dhanantu, meaning I strongly believe. Not to say that he suspected. Why didn't Allah said, Inni alimtu? If you say, I know 100%, this is only Allah. You don't really know 100%. But based on Allah's promises, you have that dhan, that dominance of knowledge that you will receive it. That's why dhanantu is used. So Imam al-Qurtubi, as he mentioned in his book Al-Jami' li Ahkam al-Quran, that wherever you see adh-dhann is used, it's based on the siyaq al-ayah. How, the usage of the word adh-dhann will bring the meaning of the ayah more. Barakallahu feek.